The Grizzlies on offense, trailing by 4. And there's a foul. It's on Siege. McCollum. That's his first foul. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Outside for Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And Morant gets it to go.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
And McCollum puts up a deep 3. They get it back. Williamson left side. Ingram outside. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Williamson. And the rejection by Jackson. They got him on the arm, but it still can. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And Valanciunas, no good on that one. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
And the well is running dry.
Oh, wow. Goodness, man. And man, does Morant put on the show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Stolen away. And it's all evened up. Morant's got 6.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
And here's Ingram from the arc. It's Clark with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Ingram. The Grizzlies making the shot. .121 left here in the opening quarter. And here again, the Grizzlies in transition. Up the court they go. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
McCollum with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Jones. Back to McCollum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the way C.J. McCollum-Gray can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum's one of the best in the league at it.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Ingram drawing the double team. Williamson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And it's Clark in the corner. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Morant with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 5-point game.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
He's off on the second. Morant with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Morant's got 9.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies bringing the quarter to a close with a... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Grizzlies? And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Brooks outside. Pass to Conchar. A 3. That one doesn't go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last.
And just very little chance of that pass finding the target from that distance.
Here's Morant. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Back to Ingram. Left side, Jones. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and their screens all over the place. It's miserable.
And the rejection by Jackson. And finished off by Morant.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Back to McCollum. Looking to end the run. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Now, here's Morant for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got 18 points in the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
And then Morant slams it in.
Showing off that verb, Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Here's Jones. Morant with some nice D. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason group.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
It's Ingram on the wing. 3-on-3. For Memphis, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdowns.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. The Grizzlies haven't been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Valanciunas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And with how he can operate on the block and shoot it, Valanciunas is a tough matchup for most centers.
Morant.
feel nothing. I'm tryna till I can't feel nothing.